There are many ways to define best when we are discussing which NBA jerseys are the best of all time. There's the best in terms of design and style, and then there's the best in regards to popularity and how quickly those jerseys fly off the shelf. In this video, we'll be taking a look at 10 of the most popular best-selling NBA jerseys in NBA history. Hello there and welcome back to another video. Thank you guys a lot for stopping by. You are awesome. If you're new here and you enjoy everything and anything NBA related, subscribe with those bell notifications on. Starting things out at number 10 is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's jersey. Based on the jersey sales data that I have researched and the lack of obvious popularity the NBA had prior to the 80s, it's much more difficult for a player from the pre-golden era to have a top-selling jersey on this list. The league's all-time leading scorer played for the Los Angeles Lakers during the Showtime era and has a resume that boasts 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA MVP trophies, and 2 Finals MVP awards. I think it's safe to say that over his 20 NBA seasons, the legend has sold his share of jerseys. Next up is Allen Iverson, and honestly, I'm making an assumption that he had one of the best selling jerseys during his time in the NBA. Pound for pound, Allen Iverson was one of the league's best players, and not only was he one of the league's most popular players, he was a player that had a significant impact culturally. So it makes sense that he would have one of the most selling jerseys. Julius Dr. J. Irving was MJ before MJ, and his popularity in the league was highlighted by his insane acrobatics and cool personality. A combination the league had never seen before, but there was much more to Julius Irving than the highlights. Dr. J set the standard for NBA style, combining originality, huge hands, hang time, and elegance to show future generations the kind of artistry possible in basketball. Irving's jersey sales are boasted by the fact that after coming to the NBA, he won both an MVP in 1981 and an NBA championship 2 years later in 1983. Since his retirement, Julius' ABA, New Jersey Nets, and Philadelphia 76ers jerseys are constantly one of the most popular throwback jerseys. For those reasons, I think Dr. J has one of the top 10 best-selling jerseys of all time. This list is full of great NBA players, and Stephen Curry is definitely one of them. Curry didn't come into the league on fire, but when he found his game, he would change the NBA forever. And for that, he'll go on not to only rewrite, but completely demolish the record books when it comes to three-point shooting. Curry would use his powers to win the first ever unanimous MVP and 3 NBA championships. His success and popularity is reflected in his leading the league in jersey sales for 3 consecutive seasons. If Curry can remain at the top of his game over the next few seasons and grab another championship or 2, look for him to honestly move up on this list. Having only officially sold the most jerseys for 1 year, it doesn't account for Shaq's dominance in the NBA from 2000 to 2004 when he was at his peak powers, mowing down and dunking on all opponents on his way to 3 consecutive NBA championships, leading the league in scoring in 2000 and cementing his reputation as the most dominant force the league has ever seen since Wilt Chamberlain. Larry Bird is a basketball great, and in the 80s he and Magic would revitalize the league through a rivalry that is considered the best it has ever seen. In the 1980s, Bird would win 3 consecutive NBA MVPs and led his Celtics to 3 NBA titles and 5 NBA Finals appearances. We can safely assume that he had the league's best-selling jerseys during the years in which Bird either won the NBA championship and/or was named the league's MVP. His complete dominance during that decade no doubt places his jersey somewhere near the top of the best-selling jerseys in NBA history. Whatever you think of Magic Johnson as a front office guy, during his playing days he was untouchable and universally loved. During the 1980s, Magic Johnson led his Los Angeles Lakers to 5 NBA championships and 7 trips to the NBA Finals. No doubt his popularity was consistent through the 80s, and the fact that he represented a city with the nation's second largest population did nothing but fuel jersey sales. Sometime between 2016 and 2018, the conversation around LeBron James went from one of the best players who have ever suited up to being in the conversation as the greatest player of all time. Whatever your opinion is, it's saying something that there's even a debate that LeBron might now have surpassed Jordan's spot. Though there might be discussions as to whom is number one, we have LeBron James in third place as far as the best-selling jerseys of all time goes. Not only has he dominated the best-selling list in the 2010s, but the fact that he led his team to 8 consecutive NBA Finals appearances means his jerseys were flying off the racks in Cleveland, Miami, and, well, now Los Angeles. Whatever you may thought of Kobe Bryant's playing style, there is no arguing that he is one of the league's most popular players of all time. I place Kobe Bryant at the number 2 best-selling NBA jersey of all time for the fact that as he has won 5 NBA championships with the Lakers, so the most jerseys 5 times, changed his jersey number from number 8 to 24 in 2005, and played in the league's second largest market. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, by the way. Absolute legend. Now, I don't have hard numbers because Jordan's playing days occurred before the NBA began tracking jersey sales, but I can wholeheartedly say it's obvious that he has the number 1 selling jersey of all time. There is no doubt in my mind that he has the best selling jersey. The classic red or white Chicago Bulls number 23 jersey must have dominated the best selling charts in the 1980s and throughout the 90s when Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and the Bulls were competing against the Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals and three-peating not once, but twice. In fact, I can safely say that Jordan's jersey is probably number 1 by a significant portion, considering that many current NBA players still reference him as their basketball influence and is often referred to as the GOAT. That is it for the video, guys. If you agree with this list, slap a like on it. It really helps out a lot. Remember, if you're new here and you enjoy everything and anything NBA related, subscribe with those notifications on. Until next time, you guys have a great day.